We're both each in one of the cuck chairs.
Yes.
Mine's more like a cuck chaise lounge.
Imagine like seeing the cuck lounging.
Yeah. But that is a power move of the cuck.
It is a power
To lounge
move.
while your wife gets fucked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you think of it, you think of a guy like sitting there, it's kind of like that, like up.
No, it's yeah.
But if
But
he's
this
lounging,
gives them the option to go, nice. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Road Hogs podcast. I'm here with Jakob. Back with Jakob. If you watched, our last week live from Baltimore, then you saw us doing a little McGoobies recap. This week we're in Indiana. Just wrapped 4 shows at the Comedy Attic. Jakob, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Maddie.
Gotta shout out your dad.
Yeah.
Gave me this sweatshirt.
Jeremy Kendall was definitely in the
Let's
building.
go Hoosiers!
Let's go Hoosiers.
Oh, it's Hoosiers. I thought it was Hoosiers. Like,
You thought we were French?
I thought it was like Hosier, that artist.
Oh.
Doesn't he do
what
like,
are they, German?
Take me to church, I am and suck on my dick. So I thought it was more of that vibes, but it's Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers, cool. So yeah, we went to lunch with your dad. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you got corned beef hash.
Yeah.
I had a little soup and grilled cheese.
It was very decadent.
Yeah, and I found out that your dad's wife, your stepmom, is a master at the claw machine.
She's a claw master.
I was shook to my core. She said she's been at casinos where the claw machine is grabbing money.
Yeah.
She said she paid for the whole trip with
like,
that.
Fuck the slots.
Yeah.
Fuck the poker table.
She said,
Don't get that claw machine.
She said sometimes, and she hasn't done it in a while, if there's like a kid at the claw machine, she'll like make his day.
She's a charitable woman.
Yeah, she'll be like, step aside.
She's like, I can tell
Which one do
you
you
want
want?
that. You definitely want
And
that
she
little
gets
ball. With that rubber bouncy ball. I got you.
Yeah. She's like a Mother Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
Out here with, stuffed animals from Frozen.
Yeah. She gets those too.
Yeah, she's getting people Olaf and Elsa. Whatever.
Elsa.
I don't know. I never saw Frozen.
Moana.
Never saw Moana. I didn't see a lot of stuff that came out after I was a full adult. I don't really dip back in.
Nah, once you're out, you're out.
You're out.
If you start going back into the
Yeah.
Disney stuff,
Yeah.
then that's a little
Like,
suspect.
I'll have full adults be like, I don't know, do you think like Moana or Cocoa Puff or whatever it's called is better?
Yeah, I think they just kind of like repeat lessons.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that's like the whole
Yeah.
thing.
At first, the girls weren't getting lessons at first.
They weren't?
It was like Mulan. She was getting a lesson.
Yeah. It was like,
she
you got to
was-
be more manly,
Yeah.
Mulan.
Yeah, she was pretending to be a dude.
Yeah.
But at first it was like just villains coming after girls.
Definitely a lot of that.
I was bugging before we started this because like I never used these cameras before, and then I was in slow motion.
Yeah.
And then the camera wasn't holding.
We went through a lot before this. We were going through a lot of technical
I'm a woman in
difficulties.
STEM now.
Yeah.
I'm a woman in STEM. I'm an engineer. Yeah.
That should be a Disney lesson. Like,
Yeah.
little girl, you need to learn how to make a camera.
I
make a
know.
camera work.
Yeah. What happened to all the like women in STEM stuff that was so strong 10 years ago? None of that.
I don't even know what STEM is.
None of that.
What is that?
Suck this enormous muff. Yep.
Suck this enormous muff.
Yeah. Suck it, bitch. Women in STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
Okay. Damn. I didn't know there was such a thing existed. Is that like...
As STEM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So what, they got like all the chicks in there and they're just like, hey girls, just numbers.
They got all the chick in there.
There's one?
There's one woman in STEM for every probably 5,000 dudes.
Oh, I thought it was like an exclusively like girl thing.
No, STEM's like...
I don't know. I haven't really been able to track.
I don't
Once
know.
you started talking about
Sorry,
math,
I've just
it
been
was
like,
just...
fuck off. STEM is like, overall, just how to describe those subjects.
Okay.
Women in STEM is what people were talking about. 10 years ago about like getting more women and like engineering jobs and, you know, get them in the labs. They got them into tech, but they got them, you know, abused by fucking Google, Apple. Now Mark Zuckerberg's going on Rogan, dressed as a fucking Albanian.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
like
man,
what
that's
is
pretty
actually
cool.
going on?
He looks like a successful like marathon owner.
What is actually going on? Yeah, he's a freak. He's got hair like you. I didn't know that.
I don't know. His is pretty like it's much more well groomed than mine is.
Yeah, his is definitely a controlled coif.
Yeah.
He for sure has been dipping into some sort of cosmetic, or he went to some sort of consultant for appearance.
He went to the Oracle.
I
bet like once you get money like that, you can start doing some magic. I bet they have magic available for you.
Yeah.
Have you seen his necklace?
Magic.
His necklace looks like it looks like a talisman of some type.
There's magic in that. Like I think like a lot of those people like take a lot of pills and shit so they don't have to sleep.
Yeah, probably. They probably got some shit like that.
I think they got some shit like that. Like
they're like, we need this guy on double time.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine all the shit you could get done if you didn't sleep?
Like,
we need to make this
exactly. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
I was just getting so excited over this invigorating topic.
It's very exciting to think about the potential opportunities you have when you have a higher level of income. You know what I mean?
Oh,
speaking of STEM, like getting stem cells, what the fuck?
Like, think about
that shit is so expensive. I know, like the insurance doesn't cover it, but if you can get it, like
if you have pretend you have unlimited money, like Sackler family from Big Pharma, OGs of the oxycodone.
I'll probably live forever.
Yeah, well, that's why. They're trying to figure out how to reverse age.
Yeah, you get like
live
chefs,
forever. Biohacking.
Yeah,
they're obsessed with biohacking.
That'd be cool.
The way to make my body most efficient, Jacob.
I want to make my body most efficient, and also if you can give me gills, I'll take some gills too.
Okay, yeah, because you want to be on land and in water.
Yeah, I want to be all terrain when I got that type of money. I want to have wings.
Well, that's why a lot of them want to go to space because they want to expand the human race.
Yeah. Well, that also is like a good move too, because like we've already pretty much established like who's got all the land at this point.
True.
So it's like, yo, if I could like have a whole country-sized operation going in Mars, that could be pretty lucrative.
Right. Yeah. I suppose I really didn't think about it as like expanding our species until recently. I was just like, fuck off with all that. But they say if you
I wouldn't want to be like the first person to go, but like once they got like like a Quiznos and that bitch,
yeah,
they got like then I'll be like, all right, like I can go fuck around.
You're like, who's all there?
Yeah, who's at Mars?
Yeah, I could, but I don't know what's like. Let me know what's like.
It would be cool.
It's like going to a party late.
I don't know. Do you do that, or do you like hang out on Earth for a while? Like you're like the last. You're like the old white guy in the black neighborhood. I'm last man standing. You know what I mean?
Last man standing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm staying put. You will not make me budge. I'm staying put.
That would be like they look like they're having a lot of fun, but then you're just like kind of like chilling with all your land. You're like, no, I'm staying here.
I'd be worried about like.
And then the property value goes back up.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, sick. I held out.
Right.
I'm on my deathbed, but now I'm sitting on this awesome land.
Right.
OG land.
You know what would make me nervous about what I think about when I think about space? You can't grow food there yet. So what's everybody eating? Still astronaut stuff? I don't like Impossible Burger meat.
No.
I don't like that sort of lab-made stuff. What are they going to eat
like
on
the
Mars?
little military rations thing that's like you pour like hot water in, you get spaghetti.
All that. We got great fruits and vegetables here.
Yeah. We got corned beef hash in this bitch.
We have corned beef hash. I had tomato basil soup today with a grilled cheese.
I did look a little jelly. You were breaded up too. You had like 6 slices of bread. I was like, damn.
So they were like on the menu. It said tomato soup with rye toast. No, rye bread. So in my head, it's like a bread this big with like toasted with butter on it, like a little like, ooh, I'm at a tavern.
I'm at a tavern.
Might I stop for a bite? I'm a tired traveler. I'm haggard. I've been walking through the storm. I'll need to sit in a corner and rest my boots.
Quite weary.
Lift not quite weary from my travels. I'll need a tomato basil soup with a rye bread crisp. So that's what I was picturing.
With a crisp.
It's like tavern.
Yeah.
Like tavern.
English breakfast.
Exactly.
Like an aristocrat.
So I got a grilled cheese with the soup. I said to the server, if I'm getting the grilled cheese, does that mean it doesn't come with the rye bread? It's that it doesn't come with the rye. I said, can we get some also rye bread?
You wanted the rye.
Yeah. But then when the rye bread came, it was then your stepmom, claw
You
mom.
knew something was awry. Or afoot?
Awry.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's right?
Yeah, that was fire.
Man, I'm fucking smart, dude.
Fire.
I don't know what STEM is,
That
but
was fire.
Let's go.
That was fire. I knew something was awry. And then there was a surplus of rye on the table because your stepmom didn't want any.
Yeah, she gave it to me, and then I was
passed
like,
around the
ooh,
whole table.
actually, I know who likes rye.
I only ate a couple pieces. Because you know what? The grilled cheese was on Texas toast, which is filling, but also not at the same time. Texas toast sometimes pisses me off. I wish I asked for the grilled cheese on rye. That's what I should have done.
You would have changed the game with that. They'd be like, they'd have to.
Unless they're a place where like, we don't do
Ooh,
as
we don't do substitutions with our bread.
The chef does not take substitutions.
I don't think unreconcilable fork was
yeah, what was it? I don't remember what the place called. Unconscionable spoon.
Yeah.
Unrecognizable spoon.
Yes.
Irresponsible fork.
Irresponsible spork.
Insconceable or something. Okay, so we're in Bloomington.
Unreconcilable.
We should talk about unrecyclable spoon. I guess we should talk about Bloomington because, you know, Road Hogs.
Road Hogs, yeah.
You've been here before.
I have.
Because you are Indianapolis, born and raised.
Yep. Corn fed.
Turn up, Colts. Let's go.
Let's go. Go blue.
Back to blue.
I say it like I watch them every week, but I do not watch
You do
sports.
wear a lot of Colt stuff for.
This is my only gear. This is my sweat. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my third favorite sweatshirt.
Okay, you have a few.
It goes black Carhartt, blue Carhartt, Colt sweatshirt.
Got it. Shout out to the hotel snacks that we bought. More crunch. It's intriguing when you see like an indie brand in a hotel.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's a local autism. That's the guy who makes it.
Yeah, you just spoiled the story.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to like. Here, no, you tell it. Read the back.
No, it's behind the crunch. Hey, my name is Marcus Moore, and I'm the guy behind More Crunch. You might be wondering how this happened. Here's the thing. I have autism, and I want to be able to learn a living to take care of myself and live on my own. I also love pretzels. I started with my garlic ranch and then wanted to make other flavors. My dream is to have people eating my pretzels all over. That way I can also hire other people with autism to help. Okay, now it's getting sad. I'm not trying to make fun of it.
No, I think it's pretty cool. It's like, oh, man, I
know, I
pretzels.
think it's cool. And we bought them because we're good people.
Yeah, well, see, he definitely knew how to make an aesthetically pleasing
because this thing. Amongst the classic...
Yeah.
Gardetto's snack mix, Doritos, what I see every week in the hotel shop.
Yeah, it's all white. It makes the pretzel like really pop.
And then I go,
what's that? What's going on here?
And looks like it's manufactured by More Crunch in Annapolis, Maryland. So he's in Annapolis.
Okay.
So this is my first time in Bloomington. The Comedy Attic is, you know, we had fun. We're in the hotel, you know.
In the hotel, we're eating.
Because, you know,
pretzels.
they're closing up shop at the comedy club.
Yeah. Couldn't do the podcast in there, but.
Just realized my ass has just been like out, but, so we did a hotel.
Telly.
So Jacob's in. We're both each in one of the cuck chairs.
Yes.
Mine's more like a cuck chaise lounge.
Yeah. For multiple cuckage, I suppose.
Dude, we got back from the last show tonight, and exactly.
Man, that I don't mean to cut you off, but
no.
Imagine like seeing the cuck lounging.
Yeah.
That's...
yeah. But that is a power move of the cuck.
It is a power move.
To lounge while your wife gets fucked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you think of it, you think of a guy like sitting there who's kind of like that, like up.
No, it's yeah.
But if he's
this
lounging,
gives them the option to go, nice.
That would be pretty scary. I've never been in a situation where there's a cuck in the room.
I ain't never been in that either.
But if I saw like lounging, I would be like, I wouldn't trust him.
I would assume they're sitting up straight.
Yeah. I would not be able to trust.
I've never been in a cuck room either.
Yeah.
I never had sex with more than one person at once.
Neither have I.
Or other people in the room.
We're just like, all right, what else?
Well, you know, when we were with someone we know, and he was like, yeah, I had an orgy in high school, and we were like...
But we both kind of looked at each other like, that's pretty gangster. That's
yeah,
cool.
I was like, damn.
That was a good story.
I just spit on the mic. So we get back from the shows tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, we'll do a little podcast, but we'll go to the little store, get some snacks.
Yeah.
We'll get some autistic pretzels. Autistic pretzels, a little sugar-free root beer. You got a water.
I did.
Pussy.
I like water.
I got some bark thins.
Speaking of...
And some honey roasted cashews.
I think I want to party with this life water right now.
I'm thinking we're going to stop at the store for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, the toilet seat face. Like, how to explain to that guy how to use a CPAP.
So when I check into a hotel, zip, zap, zop.
Mm-hmm.
I am in that lobby for 40 seconds before I'm up to my room.
Yeah, it's tough.
They try to tell me, like, here's a list of... I don't care, honey bun.
Yeah.
And also, anything you give me on a piece of paper, I can look up. I can look up restaurants. I can spend 10 minutes Googling everything about Bloomington, and I'll know the best restaurant in town.
Yeah, people forget you have a phone in your pocket.
I don't need to know where the pool is. I don't need to know where the fitness center is. I don't need to know your... I don't need to know your shitty room service policy, house cleaning policy. Because housekeeping apparently doesn't exist after COVID. But they, at the front desk.
They definitely exist, and they annoy the shit out of you every time.
They either don't exist. They're either like, so we have housekeeping once a week, or it's every morning with the pen on the wall. That fucking... One time I went out there,
always like, hey, housekeeping. I'll be like,
yeah,
no, thank you.
Yeah.
And then they say housekeeping.
Dude, one time I went out there and my thing was on the door.
Yeah, that's happened to me before too.
I look at them and I go,
you see the door?
I just pointed at the thing on the door.
Look at the door.
I hate the pen knocking.
I've only experienced like
sometimes in some hotels they'll knock with
the police
a pen.
Are like, hey,
they'll knock
I gotta
with a
clean
pen
up your
and
shit.
It's so abrasive. So we get back and there's a guy in front of us. I guess he was checking in, right?
No.
Or he just got to his room and he came back down.
He didn't have any bags or nothing. I just heard him asking dumbass questions.
He was asking the dumbass questions, and we're standing here. Now I'm like, do I need the autistic pretzels?
Yeah, and then you kind of start to get a little angry at the guy for answering the questions.
Me too. I'm angry at... I'm not even angry at the guy asking.
Yeah.
Now I'm pissed at the front desk dude. You're looking at... Then there's a black dude behind us.
He's like, do I use Aquafina or Life Water for my sleep apnea machine?
I got a question. I'm like, here we go. Yeah. He's like, is the water in the hotel purified? And the guy at the front desk, total thumb.
Total thumb.
And he had that, like he said, like a goatee right here.
Yeah.
Total
nasty goatee.
Like big guy too, big Julie, like flubber. Flubber with a goatee and white, with a goatee. Like white flubber with a goatee.
He'd make if you see him, you'd be like, oh, he would make a good mall cop.
Yeah. He'd be good on, hoverboard or one of those. Segways type of things. So a guy in front of us.
That'd be a good mode of transportation for him.
He's like, I don't know about if it's purified. I do know that there are a couple of water bottles in your room. Yeah, but do you know if the water in the water bottles is it purified? Because for my CPAP, I do know that it is Aquafina. Oh, go ahead, okay. Then he's asking more questions.
But honestly, in the questioner's defense, he did seem like the kind of guy who would know a lot about it, like a sleep apnea machine.
Right. Who, the guy working the front desk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Agreed.
if I was looking around, I'm like, I don't really know the answer to this. But also,
yeah, the water here is called Pure Life. It's purified.
To bring back the
if it's in a
point
bottle,
earlier,
it's purified.
We have phones in our pocket.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking when he was going off. Because then he's saying,
because we got a line. It's not just like us two behind.
It's a line.
And
now
we
a
got
line is
all
forming.
of our shit. We got multiple people behind us.
Now
And
a line
dude's
is forming.
Yeah.
Take your number because there's a line forming.
I wish we could.
You can give us your phone number and we'll text you when the guy is ready.
Looking back, I wish we would have. Like, because we were just laughing at him, like we're cracking jokes about the situation. But I wish I would have listened in more because I'm sure there was a lot of more humorous.
There was humorous stuff. He was saying like it was CPAP machine, and then Thumb was like, and the campus is close by. It's walkable for sure. And then the black dude who was pissed off behind us.
30-minute walk.
Yeah.
He goes, I just came from there. It was a 30-minute walk.
30-minute walk.
Like, he was like, no. And then the guy was like, yeah, and it's uphill too.
Yeah.
Like a shameful, like, it's uphill. I'm sorry. I lied to you back there.
Like he was in the point of line where like, I'm going to say anything out loud.
Yeah.
It's crazy how quickly people can go from like comfortable, like, ooh, I'm buying snacks to like, the fuck.
Yeah, like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
What is this conversation I'm listening to, and why is it getting in my way?
Yeah. Anything that gets slightly in people's way.
Ooh, I hate an inconvenience. Like when the camera shut off earlier, we tried to do the Hogcast first take.
We tried to do our first take. It was 7 seconds long.
We said, what the deuce?
I said, what the deuce? And I was definitely getting to the point of like, let's just not.
Yeah.
Figured it out 2 seconds later. You fucking tard.
I ripped the joke and you didn't even acknowledge it. You were just
I was so like, can you not? Like, if you're gonna joke, can you please step out of the room? Wait, what was the joke?
I wish I remembered now. It just seems so like, what's the word? Not received that I pushed it out of my brain completely.
Understood.
I was just like, I need to delete that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad this weekend's over. I had a good time. Shout out Bloomington for coming out to the Comedy Attic. You don't see those old school spaces anymore.
Nah.
Little indie rooms.
Yeah, it's cool.
Definitely like Bloomington and some of the college towns are very much like they definitely listen to
little namby-pamby.
They listen to Jon Stewart's podcasts on Apple. Apple presents Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I feel like the first show Friday, people were kind of like, is it okay to laugh?
Oh my God, that show was weird.
They were looking around, they were like,
yeah.
Is everybody else laughing?
Yeah.
Or like?
I listened back, I was like getting mad at the audience. But then tonight I was more ready for like the libtards, because they do have libtards vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
not in a bad way.
Tonight there was like a lot of like young like college dudes.
Yeah. This is the kind of place that I bet a lot of people love. Hassan Minaj.
Yeah.
And Tig Notaro. Whereas
Maria Bamford,
which worked for me. By the end
her.
I was like locked in and kind of like actually a kind of good place because you can go slower because you're kind of more of a comedy like we've been here.
Yeah.
So you can like slow down because they know like what a bit is, what a joke is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually slow it down. Whereas maybe sometimes I'm like, if it's a bigger club, it's all like Wild 'N Out fans. I don't have that time to like slow down.
Mm-hmm.
But here it felt like.
Yeah, I feel like with the Wild 'N Out fans is like rapid fire.
Yeah.
It's like I need jokes now.
Yeah, I can't like.
I was definitely playing with my timing this.
I was playing with my time. I was playing with my time. I was teasing it.
Yeah, I was like trying to like. I think I was going way too slow on Friday too.
Okay.
Like the pauses were just a little bit too long. But I think.
I felt you were faster tonight.
Yeah, well, I just picked it up at like parts where I felt like I just needed to like keep the ball rolling a little bit instead of like end the momentum.
Like, it's interesting thing about where you can speed up and where you can slow down, right? Because you can change your pace throughout the whole thing.
I still don't know what to do with my hands when I'm up there. I'm just kind of like clawing around. I'm like, yeah, I think maybe that.
It's like, okay, like give me one of your jokes. You're
I don't want to burn a joke on the pod,
bruh.
They're gonna come see the show and be like, I've already heard that. Fuck off.
But you talk about your tiny mouth.
I do. I'll be like, I have a very small mouth.
With your hand, you can go. Yeah.
Oh, like that.
There's a movement.
Like, can you see it?
You can go right here. You can do a double hand, a little Shane vibe, like. But then people will say you're Shane. People say you're doing Shane. Hey. You could do hand behind the back, which I don't really like.
Yeah, it seems like a duelist move.
You could do the thing where people put one of their foot on the back wall and the hands on the back wall.
No, I don't want to look too comfortable.
Hate that.
Don't want to look too comfortable.
A foot on the wall is like when they're like.
They're like, yeah, they're looking around.
If you guys want to know a big secret that I found out about Jacob recently is, do you want to tell them?
Tell them what?
That you were trying to sit on the stool for a while?
I was a stoolie. I was definitely a stoolie. It wasn't because I think I'm like an aristocrat or anything.
Right.
It's just because, I like to be comfortable.
I know, me too.
And I heard Big J Okerson say, he's like, I do it because I'm a big guy. And I don't want to be like luring over the
I feel that.
crowd.
Now at this point, there's way bigger than Big J ever was.
It's true.
Motherfuckers are
There's
fat.
some lard asses out here. I'm included.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, but you're like, although I did see that photo of you when you lost all that weight.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today. I was like, wow. You're like.
Yeah, malnourished. Very malnourished. And now I'm on like the opposite end of the spectrum. I weigh more now than I ever have.
You are too nourished.
Yes, I'm overly nourished.
How much did you weigh in that other photo?
Like 235.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Wow. You play
Which
ball?
is supposed to be like the normal weight. Mm-hmm. But I look ridiculous like that.
You definitely look slender, but it could have just been your lifestyle as well.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really eating much. I was just like knocking down chips.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Oh, I had a wonderful weekend here in, Bloomington. Like I said, you've been here, not me. So, did you have any favorite moments from the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of people
Meeting
come out to the
football
shows and
coach.
stuff. Yeah, Coach Wood pulled up.
Coach Wood. Yeah, you had all your family, but dad, stepmom.
Dad, stepmom, a couple buddies from high school came.
It's pretty funny when people come to see you feature. They gotta watch another person for an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, they were all excited to see you.
Yeah, true.
They know that I've been going on the road with you and stuff. They're like,
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, totally. I was just saying it's funny, bitch.
What do you mean? Like, they came to see me and they're like, gotta deal with you for an hour?
Yeah, and then I'm like, what up? And then I'm like, I have a UTI.
No, I think everybody really enjoyed the show. They were like, hell yeah, that was awesome.
I gotta get cleaner.
With jokes?
Yeah.
Why?
So I can fucking make some moves.
Yeah, like
So
colleges and stuff.
Suck on Nate Bargatze's titties.
Like, ooh, Nate.
Ooh, you're so clean.
So clean. Suck on your
You're so clean.
nipples.
Next week we're in Kansas City. Then we're coming to Vancouver. I know people don't like the chewing, but these pretzels are fire.
Yeah.
And we had some shit food in the fucking evening, so not the renounceable spoon.
You know those were definitely, there was a lot of time taken into those pretzels.
Yeah.
You had the full power of autism crafting those pretzels.
It's like your brother.
Yeah.
And video games.
I would definitely, if I wanted like a good pretzel, I would have him craft it.
Your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Minecraft.
Or in life. I mean, I would definitely, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, we need the perfect pretzel, I would say.
You would ask him.
Ewan?
Yeah. Ewan?
Ewan? I got a job for you.
That's your stepbrother?
Yep.
So that's your stepmom's son?
Yep.
And she has 2 other kids?
No, it's just David and Ewan.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
2 guys.
2 fellas. Yep.
And they all live with you?
David's off in college, but yeah,
okay.
Ewan's at the house.
How old's Ewan?
Ewan is 17.
Oh, he's in high school?
Mm-hmm.
But when he comes home, he gets on video games?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Does he eat his food in the video games?
For sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He just kind of like chills in his room. I really hardly ever see him. He loves mozzarella sticks.
He eats that every day?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really? Damn. Oh, to be an autistic gamer.
I know.
Seems
it seems like he's having the best time.
Yeah,
like
it does.
when I see him, it's like in between mozzarella sticks.
Right.
He'll come out, he'll get his mozzarella sticks, and be like, "What up, dog?"
Swap, yeah. Yeah.
He'll say, "You want to play Xbox?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it sounds like fun."
They're so like, dude, come on.
He's like, "Hey, Jake."
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
All right. Well, this has been a fun episode.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a good time.
We could have told like funnier stories, but we're trying to.
What's
like,
we could do funny stories.
The only funny story is about the club.
Oh, what, that guy like grabbing my hand like a pervert?
No, the club. Long story short, we're in a hotel because the club owner was.
I mean, he had his office space in the green room, so we couldn't really. He's doing office stuff.
Yeah.
So,
message me if you want some tea. I'm always like, I'm going to tell everyone, and then I like don't want to get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We could probably just like edit this part out or whatever, but like, I don't know. He didn't do anything like heinous.
No.
It was just weird. It was just weird vibes.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
So we came to the hotel, and now we're in the cuck chairs. So, see you guys next week. Jacob, where can we find you?
On the road with Maddy. That's where you can find me. Check me out on Instagram, Jakob Kendall 69, spelled Jakob. I post my shows and stuff on my social media, so come see a show.
Bitch. MaddySmithComedy.com. Peace.